Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor. In today's video we are going to see some top 3 altcoins to buy on this December dip. I'm going to tell you why I'm picking these 3 altcoins according to these 3 parameters. We are going to do some technical analysis on them and we are going to check some news. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get the notifications. And without anything else, let's go into it. Hey guys, before going to the first one, I will tell you why I picked these 3 altcoins, and I think this is something that any YouTuber should tell you before doing a top 3, a top 5 or top 7. Because you need to know and understand why you are picking those coins. You need to do some context or some parameters, because if not, it's just a complete empty comment. So for my perspective, my comments are based on these 3 things. So these 3 coins have these parameters in common. First, they are more than a 50% down from the all-time high. So in this top trend, I only look for coins that are down more than a 50% from the all-time high. Why this is convenient? Because if you are really near to the all-time high, then maybe you are not going to have so much percentage of returns when we come back from the dip. So in the dips, I usually try to go into altcoins that have been suffering a lot on this downtrend. And if they are more far from the all-time high, for me it's some beneficial when we recover the price. Then in this top 3, I choose blockchain platforms. And 3, we have news and working blockchains being adopted. So there has been a lot of news and a lot of buzz regarding these top 3 coins. So now that you understand why I choose what are the parameters, let's go to the first one. The first altcoin is Algorand. It's ranked at position 19. Algorand is an enormous project right now. The price is 1.64 cents, $1.64, and the all-time high was at 3.56. So we are down a 53.6%. So this is according to CoinGecko. Of course, I am using CoinGecko to this video. And yeah, actually Algorand is an enormous project. We have been in this channel since 2019 actually, creating lower highs over and over and higher highs. So this is super bullish. I will be bearish on this project, or I will be considered go out of this project if we break this yellow line. But you also can see that we respect this trend right now, this blue line from these bottoms here and here also with this wick. So also this blue line is something that I will be checking. But again, once we break a high on Algorand, then we create a new all-time high, come back and test it and support, and that happen again here. We create a new all-time high and come back and test it and support in this rectangle that we are right now. So if the trend continues, the market recovers, then this is a very nice place to buy Algorand tokens, because according for the history of the last 2 years, we from here can create a new all-time high and then never come back to test it again. So yeah, Algorand is also been talked in many things. The most important news last week was that Borderless Capital launches a $500 million Algorand focus fund. So the purpose of this is to generate more adoption for the blockchain. And also Miami becomes the first US city to deploy air quality monitoring network based on Algorand. So there's no doubt that there are news, there are adoption on Algorand. It's more than a 50% down and it's a blockchain platform. So that is why this is my top 1 on this top 3. My second coin is Hedera HBAR, which is at rank 39. The current price is 27 cents, the all-time high 56 cents. So we are a 51.8% down from the all-time high. And Hedera also, according to CoinGecko, is in this downtrend for the all-time high. And if we check the chart, we can see that we have been growing since December 2020. We hit a new all-time high here in April, like many other coins. We get the bottom in June, July, and we create a new all-time high here in September. Now we are in this retracement that from this multi-year Fibonacci extension, we are in the golden pocket. So this area is a very interesting area maybe for enter. We need to consider that we break down this trend of support from 1 year already. So this is bad news. We need to wait. In this case, I will wait a little bit instead of buy right now, because if we lose this support on the 0.618, then I think we can go directly here to 16 cents. So right now I will be cautious, but these areas are very interesting to maybe start buying some HBAR tokens. If we go above the 0.5, then I think we are going to test again the 43 here, which corresponds with these highs and the last all-time highs. Even if we have an all-time high here, all these highs are corresponding to this 0.236. So going above 0.5, it will be an entry point to buy. So you have this room to go to 44 cents. But anyways, right now I will wait a little bit if the market recovers or not, because if it's not recovering and Bitcoin goes down, then I could see a better entry point at this 0.786 or around 16 cents, around this area. We could go and test it again. But anyways, HBAR is one of the coins on my top 3 right now in December. We have a lot of news here for HBAR Foundation teams, for Hedera blockchain growth in Middle East. So we have a partnership here. And also the most important news was that the Korean oldest bank, it will be using Hedera network for testing KRW stablecoin in cross-border remittances. So this is huge, guys. This is a very big news. And also HBAR Foundation announced new support for NFTs on the growing Hedera network. So adoption, news, more than a 50% down from all-time high, and blockchain platform. Let's move to the third coin. Before we continue with the video, remember that I am doing an amazing giveaway. I will be giving half of a Bitcoin to one winner and 5 Ethereum to 5 different winners. If you want to participate, it's super easy, just a couple of clicks. Follow the link in the description. But remember that you need to be subscribed to the channel with the bell on to be considered. And the third coin is one interesting me. I did a video a couple of days ago about this project. This is Velas, VLX, ranking at position 165. The price is at 26 cents. The all-time high was 56 cents, so we are at 52.9 down from the all-time high. The market cap is only half a billion, and we hit the all-time high really early, just a couple of weeks. So we could be revisiting the all-time high again. And there are a lot of bullish things about Velas right now. And because of the low market cap, I think we could do a couple of X in the price if the market recovers. The chart of VLX is also very interesting. We are right now here at this 0.618, which coincide with these other tops here, and here, this last all-time high here. So right now it's a very interesting area to buy. We hit the all-time high here, just the 21 of November, so it was really early, the all-time high here. But right now even we are more than a 50% down. So this is a great opportunity. This is a great level to enter and buy some spot positions. If we break this support, then I will be out immediately, because we are going to go here to the 0.786 at 14 cents also. But right now I think it's a really nice opportunity to get some tokens here. And also Velas has a lot of partnerships, a lot of news. Panther joins hands with Velas to provide fast private DeFi experience, CoinQuora. Velas increased blockchain grants program to $100 million. Symbols is building platform for synthetic crypto assets on Velas blockchain. And also Velas expands on Solana blockchain, introduces Ethereum compatibility. And this is only a couple of news from the different platforms. So summarizing, we have Algorand, Hedera HBAR, and Velas VLX for these top 3. Even if this is the top 3, I just want to mention 2 more coins. One that you of course will know is VeChain. Right now we are at 9 cents and the all-time high was 28, so we are at 66.9% down. And VeChain is a really good project to hold for a long term. So below 10 cents for me always is a great opportunity to load up more VET tokens. And also the Litecoin, which is at $160, is below 60.8%. The all-time high was 410, so these two also worth it to check. Mostly VeChain from my perspective. But that will be all for this video, guys. Remember, before we leave, like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get the notifications, and I will see you tomorrow with a new video. Bye.